What's the name of the podcast, Ethan?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's not comedy. It's not going to be a podcast. It's going to be a fucking train wreck.
I wouldn't say that.
Welcome back to the shit show.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Fuck, it should be right.
What?
Nah, that sounds like shit, doesn't it?
Just get all the fucking noises out now.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be terrible the whole time. Every 5 seconds we hear.
Yeah. I don't know. The one we did with Legacy, fucking had it holding it, and it wasn't too bad. I think my mate did a bit of magic on that one.
Well, he's a pro, isn't he? Legacy.
Yeah.
He's held some mic before, yeah.
Fucking oath.
He's so good he gets his own mic. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from
His
last
own
gig.
COVID mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were looking over my shoulder like Puddin was here.
Nah. Just
You'll hear him
yeah.
steam rolling in.
So yeah, we started without him, eh?
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
You got to get your olds, so don't put this up like it was my idea either. You're
What's
the
that?
one who suggested it. I just ran with it.
You're the one that said let's roast him for fucking driving his car
yeah.
into floodwater.
Yeah, we're going to roast him,
Yeah.
for sure. But to start without him,
Oh yeah.
it's all part of the roast.
Well, maybe his car's fucking flooded somewhere else. You never know.
He found a lake to drive into on the way here.
Get nostalgic or something.
No, dumb cunt. Anyway.
So how about you give us the story before he gives us the bullshit?
Yeah, I
story?
still
that's a
haven't
good
heard
idea.
it yet.
Yeah, all right. So he left here after doing the podcast last week, and so you know where you go along past the Hunter Stadium, and there's like a 7-Eleven servo and shit. It's the one past the BP further up. He got detoured to the left there.
Past the Lambda's public school or whatever. Or
Yeah,
high school,
up near the school,
Yeah.
which he's not allowed to go that way anyway. Anyways, so he's going up that way, and then he just chucks a right down like a dead end street, and then at the end of it, it's like a cul-de-sac, and it's
Yeah.
filled with water. He's like, "Oh, I'll just do a U-turn in the Commodore here."
In the puddle.
Yeah,
Full flood water.
yeah,
And then probably puddle's not the correct term.
That's why I corrected. Yeah.
yeah. So he chucked a Yui in that, and he said it was so deep that it came up over the bonnet.
Fucking hell.
He could have turned around at any point on the street before he hit the water. But he's like, nah, here's a good spot to do it.
Right in the water, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it an insurance job?
No, it wasn't.
No,
No, he's just an idiot.
fair enough.
He's just
And,
got a stinky car now.
Nah, it's fucked.
It's fucked.
Yep.
So it's stuff the motor.
Yeah, it's written.
All the electrics and shit.
Yeah, it wouldn't start. And, idiot.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, he could have turned around at any point on that street.
Yeah,
Chucked the
because
Yui.
like, you're sitting there, you're driving out. Shit, it's starting to get a bit fucking high, isn't it?
But he did that in the cul-de-sac as the water's coming up over the bonnet. He's like, oh, it's a bit high.
Fucking hell. Well, we used to hear for the June storms like in 2007 and shit, right? Yes?
It was like
I wasn't,
Pasha Mulga
no,
year,
I didn't-
that
Yeah,
one.
I didn't
Yeah.
know if
You're still down the coast.
Yeah.
My street, where I live, like sort of bottom of the gully sort of thing, and there's this one spot in the street where that just flooded, and then the drains flooded, and the whole thing was fucked, and people were just driving through, pudding-esque. And I think it got to a stage where people were like looking for places to fuck their cars up, so they just would turn it into the street and just going, oh, this is be good, and just fucking ruining it. And
Yeah.
out they get.
Yeah, well, that's a hard one for the insurance companies. 'Cause
Like a car park in a
Yeah.
fucking street.
so many cunts just rode off their cars in this one spot.
Yeah.
Fuck. So yeah,
And did someone
go on.
abused him or something?
Yeah, okay. So he's sitting there. He's sitting there in his car. Someone walks over and they're like, "Do you want a hand, like pulling your car out or whatever?" He's like, "Nah, it's right, mate. Tow truck's on the way. It's going to pick her up." And he's like, "Yeah, I saw the whole thing. Bit of a fucking idiot, aren't you?"
So unnecessary.
Yeah. But then Mitch has fucking jumped out of the car, chased the cunt up the street, trying to punch on with him. Yeah. I was like, at least he got some exercise. I think that's him.
Yeah, it sounded like a door opening.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's perfect timing, actually.
Here we go.
What's going on?
Here he is.
Here he is. You got any headphones?
No.
No, I didn't think.
Oh,
I
we're
would.
not talking shit about you at all.
Not at all.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, just get a bit closer, mate. Get in there.
All right.
Straight in.
What are we doing?
We're just getting a recap of
Oh, Ethan's version.
yeah.
Hey, what's yours?
Yeah. Fuck you, Ethan.
Hang on, before we start, fucking, it's good that you made it, mate. You
Yeah.
Didn't run into any puddles on your way here. Oh, you can't hear it because you don't have headphones on.
Nah.
It was the drum. Ba-dum-ts.
Ah,
Anyway,
congratulations.
you made it.
Can,
So,
can we take a bit of a heat off that fucking microphone at all?
this is a bit odd,
Fuck.
is it? He's breathing
a bit
heavy.
loud.
Did you run here?
I don't know if you realise there's a slight incline to your driveway.
Is that what it is?
Well, you need Sherpas or something, do you? Fuck.
Fucking wouldn't mind if you're offering.
Yeah, that one's yours. Righto.
So yeah, we've heard his version of your story, so let's hear your
Did
version.
he tell you the story about the guy who came up to help me and I just fucking abused him?
Yeah, but we
As
want to
well.
hear a more in-depth version.
So I'm fucking. I was on Discord today with Jolson. Jolson's like, "Fuck, you're a cunt," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, you just like chased a dude up the road who was trying to help you," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, Ethan told me." So Ethan's been spreading this story about me, just fucking like some dude coming to help me push my car out of the road, and I've just like gone off at him and chased
Hey, I was
him
just
up
going
the
off
road.
what you told me,
Alright.
which was that he came over and was like, "Do you need help getting your car out?" And you were like, "Nah, it's all right, the tow truck's coming." And he was like, "Well, you're a bit of a fuckwit, aren't you, for driving through the floodwater?" Which is true.
Yeah.
And then you were like, "Who the fuck are you, cunt?" And you chased him up the street. Is
Yeah.
that not what happened?
No, I didn't chase him. Do I look like the sort of dude who chases people?
I thought you did chase him.
Nah.
Oh.
Nah, he ran up the road.
I
He
got,
stopped about 20 metres up the road.
you
and
told me you chased him.
I chased him up the curb.
What?
So there was some kind of chase.
Kind of, yeah.
He took a few steps and he's like, "That's enough."
Got my point across.
Puffed out.
There was a slight incline.
Yeah.
I do think you should listen back though and do what Ethan just said as a bit. I think it would be fantastic.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I will listen back then. So, what happened? So, I'm driving down the road and it's pissing down like it usually does when it floods. And
Can I preface this by saying that right before on the podcast, before you left, you were talking about how awesome your Commodore is.
yeah, I was like, I really like it, eh? It's a good car.
It was.
It was. That was such a shit podcast. It was, not
terrible.
worth. It was
We
not
weren't even
worth
going
my
to do
car.
it. I was so hungover from the night before. I was up till 4 a.m. drinking. And then he messages me, "Oh, we're doing a podcast today." I'm like, "Oh, I guess." It's like the first time he's ever taken initiative to get the podcast going.
And it was so not worth it in the end.
Oh, it was
a
such a
terrible
shit
podcast.
podcast. We had nothing to talk about, and then I left and wrote my car off.
It seems to be a bit of a trend developing. Like Luke's been on the podcast and rolled his car. You've been on the podcast and then fucking destroyed your car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit, we might be in trouble going home.
That VW of your parents is going to burst into flames.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna get blamed for it.
Yep.
yeah. So I got like turned off the main street, and I was like, oh fuck, where am I gonna go now? And I was like, oh, there's this street, I've used it before. It's like it ends in a cul-de-sac, and there's like a driveway and stuff, and then I was like, oh, fuck. Driving down, I was like, oh, shit, this water's getting a bit deep. And, like, the middle of the road was still, like, had, like, a little bit of water, but not, like, crazy deep, probably an inch or so. And then I'm like, all right, sweet, I'll turn around then. And as I've turned around, the, like, decline of the road, there was more, like, obviously a lot more water in the side of the road.
Yeah.
And then as I've, like, turned around, my engine's just cut out. And I was like, oh, well... Fuck it. There goes my car. All right. So I've called Tanya up, and I'm like, because I called like I was with one particular insurance agency for years, and Tanya was like, "You got to fucking change them, and they're too expensive." So I changed them, but I forgot who I was with, and I was like, "Fuck, who am I with?" I'm like, "Who'd you change the insurance to?" And she's like, "I didn't change the insurance, you did." I'm like, so I snapped. I was already in like a bad spot. I fucking went off at her, and she's like, "You're an idiot." I'm like, "Yeah." So then I've like gone through my emails. I'm like, "All right, who am I with?" And I found like Yui, and the last email I got from him was,
Didn't you flood your car doing a Yui?
"Yeah." The last email I got from him was, "Oh yeah, your policy's unpaid." And I was like, "Oh no."
It just gets better and better.
Yeah. So I'm like, "Fuck." So I've called Tanya up. I'm like, "Have you been paying is the insurance coming out every week or every month?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, where'd this email come from?" I'm like stressing out about that. So I've called them.
This cunt is tangled up. Can you move that camera to your left a wee bit? Just spin it to your left. Just rotate it.
Wait.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I've called them up, and there's nothing scarier than calling up an insurance agency and being like, "Have I still got insurance?"
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've called them up and they're like, no, you're all good. We don't even know where that email came from. You paid up. There's nothing, no issue. I was like, all right, good.
Was it just someone having a laugh, was it?
Must have been. I don't know. We've obviously not paid it like a day or something. It's sent out like an automatic email.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, sweet. I need a tow truck. Probably need a lodger claim as well. Run through all that. And I just sat there on my iPad and I was reading. And all the floodwater left. So the U-turn that I did, there was like a hatchback that did the exact same thing in the exact same way. Like 40 minutes after I'd like killed my car. So I was like, all right, this is great.
Oh, you watched them do it.
Yeah, I watched
Did you
them
get
do it.
out and tell them what you thought of the situation?
I actually did stop one other car, like when it was like real heavy. They were about to do the exact same thing I did.
Yeah.
And I'm like on the horn. I'm like, oi, oi, oi. I know what you're thinking. Don't do that, eh? Go up that way. So I saved someone else from a shit night.
It's like,
'Cause I'm a fucking
that's like
good
me
bloke.
watching you smoke pot all the time. I'm like, no, don't get... don't want to go down that way.
Yeah.
I've been down there. It's fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So, like, all the rainwater clears. It stops raining. And then I'm just sitting there minding my own business. And he's like, he was shorter than me, like, probably like
That's
your
fucking
kind of
short.
build, but like real fucking like weedy, alcoholic looking dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you need a hand pushing your car?" I'm like, "Oh, no, it's all right, man. Like, it's a straight shot here. It won't be hard for the tow truck to get me or anything." He's like, "Yeah, I saw what you did." I'm like, yeah, feel like a bit of a dickhead, but I didn't realize how deep the water was. He's like, yeah, like, I thought you were going to go up on the driveway. And then he goes, "You turn left and now what? Look what you've fucking done. You've fucked your car and you're stuck in the middle of the road." I'm like, "What?" And he fucking repeated himself. He's like, "Now look at you fucked your car." I'm like, "Who the fuck do you think you are, cunt?" I'm fucking just like, I was like in a pretty good mood as well because I'm like, all right, insurance is covered. Like, all I got to do is just wait here and we're all hunky-dory. And then, like, just from like 4 out of 10 stress, straight back up to 10.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you get on your tippy toes or?
didn't need to. He was smaller than me. If it was a big Tongan dude, I'd have just locked the door and ignored him.
Just what you should have done with that dickhead too.
Yeah, so I fucking got out of my car and just like was just going off. Like, who the fuck? You fucking call me a dickhead? You're the fucking dickhead walking up to me. Can't you see I'm already having a bad fucking night, you fucking idiot? And then I'm like right into him. "I should slap you up the side of your fucking head, cunt." And like, it just like I just kept escalating myself now. And he's like, "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." Like, and I'm like,
Was he retarded, was he?
he must have been. He's fucking not all there. That's for sure. Like, does a normal person walk up to someone who's like very clearly having a bad night and be like, you know what they need to hear? How much of a dickhead they are.
Just a recap of the events.
Yeah. It didn't even do it like a smart person would, like driving past and just heckle me. No, he walked over to my car, made me open my door.
Just think if you hadn't done comedy, like how you would have taken the heckle way worse. So.
Oh, dude.
You're probably on a murder charge at the moment.
Honestly, I was like, I couldn't believe how fucking angry I was at this dude. And then eventually, like, it was just getting worse and worse. And then he's like, just run. He just started running up the road. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I've like turned around and started walking to my car. And he probably only run like 4 houses up. And I'm like, keep running, cunt. He just kept fucking running around the corner. I'm like, oh, well. I called Ethan and then...
It calls me up.
I
nearly got in a punch on with some bloke. I'm like, how? You fucking stuck on the side of the road.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, got towed. And then Ethan come and picked me up, and then Tanya come and picked me up from here.
Did the truck driver give you any shit when he picked you up?
No, he was chuffed. I mean, money.
Yeah.
He's like, I've got 5 more pickups after this. He goes, you're not the only dickhead on the road.
What'd you fucking say, cunt?
He was much bigger than me, Adam.
Start running.
Yeah.
Start towing, cunt.
But like after you calm down, you're like, oh man, there's like real consequences to this. I'm like, what happens if he's got like 50 fucking cousins who live around the corner or something?
Yeah.
So then every time like a car drove past, like that little like thought, like these people
The
here
boys
to
are
bash
here.
you.
Yeah,
They're here to bash you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. So nothing happened, obviously. So it was all good. So I'd probably start working on the anger management again.
Have you told your therapist yet that you flooded your car?
No, that's
Couldn't
next
get
week's.
couldn't get to the booking. Didn't have a car.
So if anyone's selling a car,
Oh, that's right. You wanted to buy a fucking BMW, didn't you?
yeah. It was more about the reaction that Tanya was having until she got real personal and I got upset.
Well, that's what happens when you stir shit.
Yeah.
When you're baked.
Oh man. So I was fucking So I was real stoned last night and I'm just like on car sales. It was like a 2014 BMW like M something. I don't know, it's like a nice car though. It's like I can't believe they're selling this for like $6,000. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. Ethan's like fucking gone mega Jew. He's like, oh, there's fucking parts on those things. He goes, they're so fucking expensive to fix. It's a nice car, man. It's pretty cheap. He goes, until something fucking breaks on it. And like, and then Tanya's like, fucking listen to him. Don't you fucking... And then I was like, oh, I found another car. I bet they'll take fucking $500 less for that. So then I'm like, yeah, I'll just like fucking ask them over the internet. He was like, don't make offers before you've even like seen the car in person. And I'm just like, nah, it'd be right. Like just joking around. And Tanya fucking lost it. Like proper lost it.
Because it's her. It's her fucking money.
It's her money.
It's her superannuation.
Yeah, well, it's our super.
It's
Our super.
our super.
Yeah, well, if she when she leaves me, I get half of it. She also gets half of mine.
Is this why you're trying to break down your whatever you own down to nothing? So you're like, you get half of nothing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
You
it's
played
like you
yourself.
want to get fired with no sick days left.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You need an intervention, cunt.
Oh,
You really do. You don't need a roast.
so yeah, she started yelling at me and I got real upset and left the Discord and just I was only upset for about 30 seconds.
And then you forgot.
Yeah, I forgot exactly. I forgot where I was, to be honest. I was like, fuck, this is a good song. And then Tanya come in. I was like, oh, just let me chill out. Just leave me alone. Let me chill out.
So you're going to do that on Thursday night?
No. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I did write a joke about it straight after. I sent it to Ethan. I can't remember what I wrote because I was high when I wrote it. I was like, oh yeah. It was like, oh. So I wrote my car off driving through fucking real deep puddles the other week, and like easy mistake to make because there's nowhere written in the car manual that it's actually not a boat as well as a car.
Fuck's sake.
I can't even hear that. I can hear it in your headphones. Yeah.
That's so bad, and I wanted to encourage you fully to do that.
I was like, I can't tell if he's being sarcastic. I can't read tone.
How did you not know that wasn't a good joke just from writing it down and going, oh, hang on a minute. This sucks.
I was real high.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
You've got to find a stoner room where everybody's ripped in the crowd as well.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
might be on the same wavelength.
Yeah. I fucking gotta come up with some good ideas that I never remember.
If only there was a way to write them down.
Yeah.
Oh, man. If only. Yeah,
So have you fixed your shower?
Nah.
Have you mowed the lawn?
Nah.
Okay.
Where everything's tracking pretty good. So
Yeah.
Well, we're keeping an even keel, you know, or just average.
I think we're doing this show of how to not comedy is like, if anyone's thinking of getting into comedy, this is like why you shouldn't. Exhibit A.
So your front yard is like a jungle at the moment, is it?
Nah, it's not too bad, the front yard. It's just like the hedges. There's just hedges.
No. So is it? How long is this? How long is your lawn? Like,
No, there's no grass in the backyard whatsoever.
yeah, but in the front yard there's heaps long grass.
Not even. There's no grass in the front yard because
There's
I
like
put
weeds
down...
and shit.
Yeah, just weeds.
Oh, so you haven't even got a lawn to mow.
Exactly. I don't know why Ethan
What
keeps...
have we been going on about for this?
Last time I got there, it was like, you know where you park your cars and there's like what grows under and
Yeah.
shit? That's getting up like yay high.
Oh, fuck off, cunt.
It was.
It's fucking...
It was.
Fucking 3 feet high.
I'm telling you, I was fucking wading through the shit. I was like in the jungle. I was like, fucking Jesus, got to get to Mitch's front door.
You are so full of shit, cunt.
It sounds, the
gotta
way you're
get
making it out, it sounds like it's Vietnam in the front yard and Afghanistan in the
It's
back.
really
and
not.
It's just a
Yeah.
fucking-
It's just slightly inconvenient. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this
It
kind
just
of stuff.
doesn't look like... It just doesn't look like a nice yard. You don't look at it and go, oh, nice. You've seen it.
Yeah, it's a lot
It's
of
ex-
sand.
It's just sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sand and the occasional big fucking weed that's growing up.
Yeah.
Probably is just under the height of the table.
Yeah, like... And
It
there
gets
was a
around my
lantana
legs.
bush. There
Makes
was a
my legs
lantana
itchy.
bush fucking... Look, it's me legs itchy.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Look at you, cunt.
I'm allergic to grasses, all
You're a
right?
fucking walking allergy, cunt.
I'm only allergic to horses, dust mites, grasses,
Cats.
cats,
Air.
most dogs.
Air.
trees.
You're allergic to air.
Yeah.
You have
You've
fucking
given
hay
me shit.
fever.
You're
Yeah.
giving Adam shit.
Yeah. Adam's allergic to what?
seafood and nuts.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hence-
apparently I can handle, what is it, grass,
Yeah.
air.
You can handle your grass, mate. We all know.
Sometimes.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, that's me story.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a funny story, man.
Yeah. I feel like there's a bit there. There's
You
definitely
reckon?
a bit
Not
there.
not the bit you've done, but there is something there. For sure. Absolutely.
You should just get on and just yell about it. Like, fully take your anger out on stage, but try not to make everybody think that you're going to kill them. But, yeah.
Honestly, I'm not that fucking...
So do the
yeah.
Brian set.
Yeah.
I love you, Brian. Don't kill me, please.
I'm fucking on the top of that cunt skill list.
Oh, so we just had the first one back. Speaking of,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you had a good set, Adam. It was good.
cheers. It was only 3 minutes long. But
Yeah, mine was 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, again, you fucking smoking too much. You forgot your jokes.
Well, it was more the fact that I was writing jokes on the way there that really
Yeah.
fucked me.
Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
I've fucking done that a few times. Your brain's all mushed up with like,
Yeah,
oh, I want to do
new
this or that.
jokes.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah.
Make a plan and stick to it.
Lock
Yeah.
it in.
I was like, not fucking writing a Corona joke. Everyone's got fucking Corona jokes. My opener was a Corona joke.
there wasn't too many Corona jokes actually.
Yeah.
No,
Most
not
people
really.
steered clear of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
fucking Mr. Headliner over here.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
headlined
fucking-
after Isaac Butterfield.
You pushed Butsy.
Bumped
Yeah,
him.
because he saw
bumped
21 and he's like, fuck that, I'm not waiting here for 3 hours.
Oh, man.
So he's like, I'm going in the middle. It's a smart move, really. Like, use your power that you've got to get in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Butsy, classic middle act.
The midliner.
Yeah, I was there when Butsy middled at the Wicker. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. I liked his set.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was great.
Apparently that was the first set he'd done in 9 months. He was saying.
Yeah, that's
9
crazy.
months.
Yeah.
His specials only just come out, though.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. I was speaking to him afterwards, and yeah, first time in 9 months, so
Shit.
pretty fucking polished for 9 months off.
Yeah.
We've all been like, what have we been? 2
2
months?
years and I'm doing the same 5 minutes. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bit he did had a lot of tension in it.
Oh,
So much. Like,
So good.
and everyone was into it too.
Yeah. Well, there was the people that weren't, which was great. I fucking love that because then they started heckling, and he's good at dealing with hecklers. He obviously gets heckled a lot.
Was it Kathy?
Yeah, Kathy.
Yeah,
I
jeez.
don't think you get heckled that much if he's doing bigger shows. Unless you're one of those dickheads that buys a ticket to a show just to fucking yell at the comedian.
Yeah, most of his shows would be preaching to the converted sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
think
was
he
the
handled
problem,
that heckler
which
very
was-
well at all. I don't think, like, it diffused the situation, but I don't think he handled it greatly.
Yeah. I don't know. Like it was a lot of crowd work that he was doing.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
I've
old
seen him
lady.
do pretty good at big dog shows when he used to be on them, like because he used to MC with Millis or whatever.
Yeah.
Away they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would get heckled. Oh, he would have got heckled a lot doing like big dog shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, doing his own book shows, like you said, everyone's there to see him, so
It's
you're not
pretty
going to cop
sweet.
it as much. So he was just kind of like, both of you shut the fuck up, and then they both respected him enough to shut the fuck up.
As opposed to start punching on him.
But yeah, if they didn't respect him, then it would have just been like, oh, now what? Like if any of us here had just told them both to shut the fuck up, that would not work at
Yeah,
all.
it would have
that would have just
escalated the
escalated. It would have
situation.
thrown fuel on the fire. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, oh, it worked, but I was like, nah, I wouldn't do that. But anyway,
I'd
that's my
probably
fucking 2 cents.
start like a betting line between the two of them and just be like, I got $20 on the fucking.
Oh, if they're going to punch on in the car park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah.
Just add, like, literally, just add fuel to the fire. Just like, you won't. You're like a pussy.
The first show ever, there's just a punch on. Like, well,
man.
that's the end of that.
Sorry, Bella.
It's all cancelled before she even gets to go to her own
Oh,
show.
man.
And then Brooke would just be sitting back, kind of like, "Told you so." Fucking told you so.
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah.
I spoke to the guy that ran it at the end, and they wanted to put it inside and have everyone standing up watching comedy like a fucking band.
Oh, in that front room.
He's gone, we fit 200 people in the front bar, and I was like, sitting down? He's like, no, standing up. I was like, you sit down for a comedy show, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they're going to do it, get another speaker outside, and then, yeah, so you can fill out the beer garden or whatever, because
yeah, that'll work.
I can imagine as it gets warmer, that might end up being a cracking show or just the biggest hell gig, fucking with people in the back
Heckling.
heckling
Yeah.
and yelling out.
It was
Just-
already
Got that
bad.
potential.
That fucking dude.
the stump.
Stump.
Dude, he was talking about fucking that. It was one joke, and all you could hear him is like, "I'd fucking punch his nuts through his fucking throat," and then like everyone just tried to ignore him, so he just got louder, like I do.
He didn't like Roger. He stormed off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. He was talking about doing shoeies or something.
Yeah, okay.
And he
Maybe.
got up and went, "You're fucked," and just walked off. It's like, what?
So
He
It's the
doesn't
least
look like-
offensive
stump.
bit anyone's ever done.
yeah, the stump. This dude's
The stump.
fucking just a bogan, like a proper bogan, and that's where he draws the line.
That's where he drew the line.
Asians
Like,
doing
doing
shoes.
shoey bits. Yeah.
It might have, for him, it just might have been Asians in general. So.
I think so.
I was like, he's a racist for sure. Like, this has nothing to do with the bit.
He's murdering. Roger's just murdering everyone's piss.
He's
Absolutely.
like, they take our jobs and our drinking habits.
Oh shit.
And there was who was the other chick? The chick that just basically did like a TED talk and she was trying to sell a fucking book and an app and fucking.
Oh,
some
really?
other
I was
shit.
hoping
I went and took a shit when she walked
Oh,
up.
and took a
her
piss.
book, her book was called The Dickhead List, and she was on the front cover too. Fuck! I was hoping I was next. I had that in the bank ready to go.
Oh, fuck. That is brilliant.
Great.
D Faith, that was it, wasn't it? D Faith.
Oh, I can't remember because
Yeah, it
I
was.
lost interest pretty quick
Yeah.
when she started talking about selling something. I've got a book and I've got a podcast and fucking some other shit.
How about the Carl Barron cameo as well?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
how good was that?
I didn't know at the start. I was sitting there and Ben McClellan's just going, "Oh fuck," and I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't realize he was that nervous. He's going, "No, it's Carl Barron." I was like, "Oh fuck, here we go."
Yeah, no, 'cause I was like, you did the Carl Barron, like, you haven't got an ass
Yeah.
joke. And I was just like, straight up, I was like, that's Carl Barron.
Wow.
And Ben's like, oh, fuck, it is too. Fuck. Just like, oh my God. That was the dude. He put up a Facebook post on the
Yeah.
pub's
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
pub's Facebook, like he was some big comedian, like live at the fucking Wicco.
And then did
It confused the fuck out of everyone because
Yeah, it's
everyone's
like-
like, have they organised a different headliner that no one knows or some shit?
Yeah,
Like,
or
what the fuck's
fucking
going
MC
on?
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But his photo, like, just the size of his nose, he just looked like the biggest fucking alco, like on that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it turns out he was. Even though he worked at Planet Fitness.
You just, straight up fucking just stealing jokes.
I love it how he
If you
just
are-
took it and run it into the ground as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you're gonna steal a bit, like,
Do it
don't-
good.
or yeah, definitely do it good. Don't steal Australia's most famous comics joke. You know, like maybe something else.
This is how much of an idiot I am. Is I had no idea it was Carl Barron's jokes. I
You're
just,
like, you were jealous. You're like, oh man, they're
like,
great jokes.
like, they're great jokes, but they're not landing. What's wrong with the crowd? What a fucking idiot.
I didn't know that either. So yeah, but I could just hear everyone whispering, "That's Carl Barron."
Yeah, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, I see what's going on. Why aren't any of you fuckers calling out anything? Like, there's been heckles all night. Well, now's the time to fucking heckle someone.
Yeah,
if you're going to heckle.
true.
I thought Legacy was going to say something when he got up afterwards.
Legacy was too ashamed. Like, all the comics were just ashamed. Like, that's what it's like when someone steals an entire set.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
But at least
Are
the
they
second,
all
one,
dirty?
the second one he only go, I got this one from AA at Saturday or something, then went through that like tongue twister thing that he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was off the great Aussie joke or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking,
As someone who has trouble speaking, he did well.
oh, yeah.
He smashed it.
I wonder how long he's been fucking rehearsing for that.
Oh, man, if he spent that much time rehearsing that bit instead of just writing 5 minutes of your own shit,
Yeah.
fuck, he'd be killing all of us.
Well, you never know, like, because we're on next month, the 26th, I think, or whatever, or this month, and fucking, be funny if they all come back and they've all actually written something now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess some people,
Or he
if
just
you
gets
knew,
up and
don't know.
steals another comics joke.
Do some
Yes,
Louis.
next
Starts
one-
doing Butsy set from us. So these women, right? Fuck. I hope he does.
So do I.
Just every
It's so
month he
good.
turns up and just picks somebody else.
Yeah. He just becomes the comic who steals people's bits.
Yeah.
We've just like every comic's made an agreement to give a bit to him. All right, he's doing my set tonight.
He's Australia's
get-
Carlos Mencia.
You end up getting the shits because he hasn't stolen any of your bits. You're like, what's wrong with my bits?
Fuck. Brian's sitting there going, that haircut bit's fucking gold. He won't take it.
It's the only bit Mitch has ever complimented me on.
Oh, shit.
Well, there's that picture frame bit or something that they reckon that he ripped off somebody else. So if he rips it off Brian, who's ripped it off somebody else.
Yeah.
Imagine how shit it'll be on the next iteration of being ripped off. If that's how it works, like the
It's
jokes
like
just get shitter every
Like
time
drugs,
they
yeah,
get
they
ripped off.
cut it fucking more shit.
Oh. Wow.
That was a pretty good venue though. I enjoyed it there. So, and then
I had
we-
fun.
Yeah, good setup.
I had fucking so much fun. I didn't realize how much I'd missed it. I was worried, like coming back. I'm like, oh fuck,
Oh, it was great. Yeah.
yeah,
And so when I went down to Sydney beforehand, that was shit because it was just room full of comedians, whereas this one was an actual comedy club.
Yeah.
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 It's good.
And they've closed. Have they closed down comedy again in Sydney?
No, I think they're still going.
Yeah.
Eddie
Some
was
of
down
them
there
have
last
closed
night.
down. Sticks and Stones has closed back down again.
Bunch of pussies.
Yeah, but they went at first.
You think they'd be the ones to fucking keep it going?
Nah,
Yeah, they
they're
were one of the
really
worst at
they're
the
really against it.
Yeah,
They're like,
they-
anyone that's doing comedy's fucking dumb anyway. So if you're risking anyone's life for it, you're a fucking idiot. Pretty much their
Yeah,
spiel.
that's what they
Yeah.
said the first time round too.
Yeah.
In March, they're going. If anyone's still doing it, you should have a good long hard look at yourselves and all that. And I was like,
All the Newcastle comics are like,
But they say that about comedy in general. Not even
Yeah.
with COVID. They're just like, yeah, don't do comedy. It's fucking dumb.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Todd
Now
looks
get
like
on the
he's
stage.
fucking dead, and they just warm him up every week anyway. So like,
Yeah, he is.
yeah, I think that's shut, and Petersham's shut as well. Oh no, Lewisham's still going,
yeah.
and maybe the Argyle as well.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hopefully we can
Enjoy
get...
it while it fucking lasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when the fucking Kent's starting up, so they're not going until it's 2 square metre rule. Because
Yeah.
they said, oh, we can't get enough people upstairs. I was like, well, we've already run it in Corona. fucking-
Don't worry, you never do.
There's been 4
Yeah,
there
we've had
before.
those horrendous nights where there's like fucking just comics.
Oh man. Those are
you
usually
should do it to him. Pitch it like that. Don't worry about the numbers.
Oh, that's what I said to him. I
Yeah.
said, yeah, we've already run it like that. And he's like, yeah, I know, we're not doing that again.
Does that mean they're
he's-
going to start advertising?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, as soon as the guy that runs it now, what's his name? Chris. Once I found out he actually runs a pub and got him to put a Facebook post up, people started turning up. Funnily enough,
Yeah.
Who would've
Crazy
thought?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last show was awesome.
Yeah,
The very last one.
I think
you did
everyone was
before
trying to make
Rona.
the most of it
Yeah.
before everything shut down.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I know I was getting out, just, usual stuff, go to the pub, lick public seats.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
nice
all
one,
that
man.
stuff.
You really ran with that.
Yeah, nah, it was good, wasn't it?
That was a good riff.
Yeah, nah.
Adam nearly did a
I want to
spit
go
take.
get a beer.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal a beer. Who wants a beer?
oh, I'm right.
I'll have 3 of my beers, please. Fucking dog's going off ahead.
Well, you got fucking the dogs are anti-drinking or something. Isn't it? When you get a beer, it's like, stop drinking.
Dry July, isn't it?
The dog's
Oh, it's
anti-movement. If anyone moves, she starts losing her shit.
Oh, I suppose I'll have another beer.
What?
Fuck it.
That fridge is not on. try the fridge that's on.
That's the oven.
That's the oven. Oh, you've upset the dog again.
Oh, fucking hell. We might have to cut this part of the dead air.
Oh, that's all right. Fuck it. This one's going straight out onto Patreon.
Straight in.
What? Yeah. You want another one, don't you?
Yeah, I'll have another one.
Mark's not drinking.
No.
Don't be fucking rich.
You're wasting away over there. Look at you. What's going on?
Oh, I went for a surf earlier.
Oh, shit.
Tired,
Oh,
but-
fuck.
Surf?
Surf.
I haven't had a surf for fucking so long.
It was pumping.
You're one of those mad cunts that gets out there when it's real cold.
Luke Heggie, come to the rescue.
Yeah, Luke Heggie's got us covered.
Fuck yeah.
Someone get me. He can't even figure it out. Fuck me.
I slipped.
Yeah, I've had a busy day. I was cleaning the asshole hairs out of my fucking hair trimmers because my mates got pissed the other night here
And fucked you.
and shaved their heads. And then, what were they fucking... the fuck?
What were their arsehole hairs?
Because they shaved both their heads, and then for some reason they were like, oh, it'd be funny if we shaved his ass. So they started shaving his ass. I'm like, thanks, cunts.
Yeah.
Now I've got to fucking brush the ass hairs out of my fucking
One of
clippers.
them trimmed the other one's ass hairs, like giggling about it. Like, this is totally not gay at all.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I was just upset because it was in my hair clippers. They're
Yeah.
going to get a workout when I fucking go back to the rally at the end of winter. Too far? Nah, just shit.
What's the rally?
KKK rally.
Yeah.
Fucking, you would know.
You're a fucking Jew. You're the last person who can make that joke.
I'm the first person that can make that joke, thank you. Get out of here, dog.
Coco's trying to fucking jump up on
Look,
Ethan.
It's not
There's
happening.
no such fucking thing as rallies anymore. We have our meetings over Zoom now. So
Yeah. Oh, fucking. Unless you're rallying against the police,
Well,
then all of a sudden you're allowed to again.
Well, speaking of racism and where I got it from, my dad made a little Facebook post the other day.
No.
And,
From his seat in North Queensland.
yeah. He's really taken on the North Queensland way of life.
hanging out with Pauline.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I had a dream about Pauline Hanson the other day that I'd met her just passing on the street. I
You were
was
shaving her butt hairs.
like, no. It was just like, oh, hi, Pauline, how you going? Nice to meet you.
Did it
What a
involve
lovely name.
her running the fish and chip shop? Or
No,
actually-
nothing like that. She seemed
Wasn't
really
food
busy.
related.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
It was racism related instead.
Well, as some of you may know, they're going to rename Coon Cheese.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. It's a big debacle over that.
Fuck, we hate paying for plastic bags and renaming cheeses.
Oh, yeah. And so they're renaming it, even though it was named after Edward Coon in the cooning process. They're like, nah, we're going to be politically correct and rename it, and everyone's up in arms. And my dad puts up this post on Facebook and says, gee, they're renaming Coon Cheese. Hope they rename it Nigger Cheese. What the fuck?
I feel like you can do that bit on stage.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, when you want to get cancelled.
Yeah.
How many likes did that post get?
A few. He's got a couple of racist friends.
Wow.
So yeah, that was fucked. This is the same man who went to Germany and stood where Hitler stood and did the Nazi salute. That's killing Marc. He's done.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Why do I come on this show?
Tell you what, this
What?
is if any of us ever end up making it anywhere, this show is going to be the downfall of us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll be like Brian Cullen. Have you heard about that? You know, Chris D'Elia, how he got Me Too'd.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Brian Cullen fucking got Me Too'd as well this week. Like after throwing Chris D'Elia under the bus last week.
Oh,
They're all just accusations, but yeah,
Oh, that's all you need these
that's
days.
all you need. But, yeah, so Brian Cullen had a video out there of a podcast that he did. It was The Fighter and the Kid from like way back. And he was talking about whipping his dick out in front of Whitney Cummings, like in the car ride home. I'm like, oh, that don't look good. You don't want that recorded.
But
out
she
there.
was telling the story and she was laughing about it. So
Yeah,
Somebody else got
his
triggered.
career's over.
that's fine. But
Yeah.
when you've got accusations that you're a rapist against you,
Ah.
that doesn't look good.
Has Brian Cullen actually got those accusations?
100%. I posted it earlier. Yeah.
Well.
It was like a few hours ago. But yeah, I'm on the hot button issues, mate. I know what's going on.
Yeah, fuck, I'm too busy just being fat.
you do it well.
Yeah. Look, mate, you fucking
Stick to what you know.
Yeah, pick a career and just go for it, you know?
Well, that's the thing. As long as we all keep sucking, we can say whatever the fuck we want.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's it. That'll be the excuse, won't it? Yeah, I just don't want to make it further, you know? And I got to censor myself, you know?
Yeah. If people get upset at this and start posting it, I'll be happy.
Oh,
Let's put it that way.
yeah.
Good press,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks
Any
for sharing.
press. Yeah, any press is good.
4
press.
previously unknown comedians are now slightly.
Oh, that's what we're gonna do is do the Me Too wall. We're gonna because
Oh,
everyone
that's right.
on their podcast has like famous comedians that they aspire to, and we were just gonna have like Cosby and fucking Dallaire and shit on the back wall.
How's your guess who game going?
I still haven't fucking made it. I'm just a lazy cunt.
Yeah.
But I'll get around to it one day.
It probably would sound a bit weird if you listen to it and you just hear this click, clack, clack, clack.
Well, yeah, I want to play it on the podcast though. I reckon it'd be funny.
Yeah, as long as you actually have funny comedians on who can riff and stuff.
Just like that? Or...
Yeah,
You show them how it's done, man.
yeah.
You can almost tell every time you do that one, you're just going halfway through, you're like, I've lost the interest.
Yeah.
You feel that sometimes too, though, when you've got the crowd and everyone's listening to you, like right now, and you're like, I better say something fucking witty, or I'm going down. It's gonna fucking suck. I was like 10 beers deep at a party the other day, waffling on about how I do comedy, and then I like realised that I had that moment, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm holding court. Oh fuck, get me out.
I hope I packed this parachute correctly.
Pretty much. It was bad.
You just got to do the yep at the end of your story. Like everyone's quiet, like no one's saying anything. You're like, yep.
Just walk off waving.
Dude, can you do your fucking boat joke about your car and then do yep and then walk off? Yes. Yes.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I'll
finish your set that way on Thursday night.
Yeah,
Just fuck it up for the next person going after you.
man.
That'd be
Just
funny.
do anti-comedy.
Yeah.
Just yeah,
There'll be plenty of that going around, don't worry.
yeah. No. So I'll just do me normal set.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
You got a thing going now.
Yeah, every joke. Just,
Yep. What else have we got? We've
You
got.
fucking actually
I got
got
notes.
notes.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
thank
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
The world's most identical twins want to get pregnant with their shared boyfriend. I'll give you one guess as to the race of the world's most identical twins.
like sort of white Latin or something.
Nah, you're wrong. You're not racist enough. Sorry.
The white dude with no hair is
Yeah.
apparently not racist enough.
Well, it shocks everybody when I say things that aren't fucking.
We make a sexist joke and you're like, hey, man.
No, they're Asian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
The race that all people look the same.
So
Has the world's
who
most identical
decided
twins.
that they are the world's most identical twins?
I don't know. Do they enter a contest?
They're pretty fucking identical.
Yeah.
I had to look at them.
Are they good looking?
No.
Yeah. No, they are.
No.
Oh, we got one each way.
Disparity.
then.
They're fucking weird. They've had too much plastic surgery and they're all
They've got these real
puffy-faced.
squinty eyes.
Ethan, bring him up for us.
Yeah, bring them up.
All right. Fuck.
Oh,
I mean,
didn't
Ethan
think you were
jerks
actually
off
gonna
to-
do that.
We need to
Yeah.
settle this.
Yeah.
This is actually turning very Joe Rogan-esque.
It is, Jamie. World's most identical
Oh,
twins.
you've already got him there on fucking speed dial.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. No, you're right. What the
Holy
fuck?
Yeah. They're
Moses.
fucking weird looking.
Oh, they don't look so bad in that one. But, gee, that's
What have they done
That's
there?
got to be
Yeah.
photoshopped, right? Oh,
I
what
doubt
is
it.
going on? They look like a
Yeah.
fucking cartoon.
Yes.
Somebody made a lot of money as a
So
shit
that's
house
the-
plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the boyfriend.
We just
I
don't
guess
look.
so.
Is that the bloke knocking him off?
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking one of those like evil Russians from any of those movies, like the
The James Bond movies.
yeah one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I fucking switch cameras
Yep.
at the same time? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's fucking
Fuck.
crazy.
Well, good on him for knocking them both off. Do they all get in? Because that's got to be the weirdest, most incest fucking.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, that porn's all the rage these days.
Yeah, it's just like I could rub one out myself, or I could rub my sister out and just be the same sort of thing.
It's fucked too because all the good videos they're pretending to be sisters now. I'm like, I'm not into that, but
No,
I'm into
it's
your
not a thing.
butthole. So. Now I got the weirdest fucking Pornhub cookies popping up. God damn it! You watch one sister fucking video.
You should see my history. Fuck.
Oh yeah, yours
It's
is
rough.
a mess.
I'm getting suggested videos on Facebook of like how to pluck my eyebrows and shit. I think I've been watching too much trans porn. All right, I'm doing that.
I've
as a
seen
bit.
you. I've seen you in a skirt. That's fucking. You scrub up.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I could become the first trans comic to actually fucking make it because I'd just be doing horrific jokes and being like, "Well, I'm trans, so I can
that's
say
gonna
whatever the
get a
fuck I
Bad
want."
set of bolt-ons.
Yeah,
You don't even really need to be trans. You just need to pretend you are, and then start doing comedy.
What are you going to call yourself, though?
I haven't thought that far into it, to be
Oh,
honest.
come
Fuck
on.
the
Got to have a
patriarchy.
plan.
I don't know.
Athena or some shit.
That is
Yeah.
terrible.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the name of this podcast. Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, speaking of trans people too, here's another note on my list. There's a trans school shooter is being defended on Twitter as a victim of transphobia.
Ah, yep.
So they went and shut up the school and they're like, it's not their fault. She was bullied or he was bullied.
It's the same as the person that, some chick that shot somebody, and they're going, "Oh, she's a." Forget about the. I think she shot Andy Warhol or something.
What?
I don't know
Really?
if he got shot, but yeah. And they've gone, "Oh, forget about the fact that she shot and killed somebody. Think about all the work she did for the women's rights and all this. But even though she murdered somebody, it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
look at the good things.
I was
she
like the
did."
chick at the 7-Eleven with the axe down in Sydney. The chick. She was a dude. Chopped the fuck out of someone, and they're all like, "Oh, it's because she was mental." I'm like, yeah, she was. She
Yeah,
had
there's
an
a
axe
good
and she was
chance
chopping people
you're
with it.
hacking people with an
Yeah.
actually got some sort of. There's that
Anyway,
list of yours
yeah.
down.
We'll get through it. Oh, here's one for you, Adam. You're gonna love this. Surfing has a diversity issue. It's all white men.
Well,
Saw this the other day.
not really.
Yeah,
Because Brazilians are at the top of the world at the moment.
that's why I wanted you to answer this one. 'Cause, yeah,
And yeah, there's heaps of chicks that do it as well.
But they're all white.
but how many disabled trans people surf? That's the issue.
I don't know, the wetsuit covers it up pretty well, so you can't really see, can you?
You can see in a wetsuit, all right. You're gonna see everything.
Ah, true, yeah.
They bodyboard, don't they?
Exclusively.
Where'd you hear that bullshit from?
I don't know. It's
Ah,
fucking, it was a headline on the
How
internet.
far is it going to go down? Like, it's fucking table tennis is not fucking, it's ruled by Asians or fucking,
If minorities are good at it, they just steer clear of it. Oh, yep, no, that's right. That sounds about right. Good work. Diversity.
Yeah, that's pretty much the list. Oh, fucking Kodak insider trading. Who heard about that shit?
Only you.
Only me. Just being a
Only
Jew.
you.
Just being a
You're the
Jew.
only cunt who reads up on that shit.
Didn't
He
even
started
know-
reading to me stock prices earlier. Like,
Well, they were $2 3 days ago, and now they were like 50. Now they're like 20.
did you
Kodak.
buy? I'd be more.
Kodak.
Did you buy?
Didn't Kodak
fucking-
just fucking bomb me up?
Yeah,
like,
they
we're
did.
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See,
what do they come back with? They've invented it, like everyone's going old school hipster and buying those 24 shot fucking
Oh, yeah.
disposable cameras.
No, they got a fucking grant from the government to make like drugs and shit for COVID. So they're like, everyone knew that, like everyone up there knew that this was going to happen. And then like the day before it, there was just mass volume of trades, like people buying heaps of shares up. I was like, yeah, the news hasn't even dropped yet.
Fucking hell.
There's just cunts buying up. Like, fuck. That's what you have to be. You have to be connected.
Was anybody throwing out the old Kodak vid jokes yet at all?
No. Do
Just
you
me?
want to have a crack?
I just did then. It didn't work well.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be a going on thing from now on, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
You need a button for that, I think, on your
Yep.
keyboard. Yep.
Fucking, instead of saying you bombed, it's just fucking,
Yep.
That's awesome.
We have to start doing it now.
I'm so glad I came up with that.
What? Yep.
Yeah,
The word.
yeah.
Are you appropriating this word now?
No, I just wanted to steal Mitch's bit.
Yeah.
See if he'd bite. He just looked at me like, no. That was-
I'll wait until the recorder's off.
and then chase me up the street.
Yeah.
3 steps.
down the street.
Yeah. Oh man, the best thing about like walking up your driveway is knowing it's going to be way easier on the way back.
What happens if your legs fail and you start rolling on the way down there?
Oh, it'd give me an excuse.
So what?
Just be a lazy piece of shit.
We're just going to lie in the garden for the rest of your life.
This is where I am now.
I think we've already made the joke. I made it a couple of weeks ago. It's like if you cut both my legs off, it'd fucking make no difference to my quality of life whatsoever. It'd be honestly a welcome change for me. Then I'd have an excuse to be a piece of shit.
Mitch's extreme weight loss program.
Yeah.
Take my legs.
Yeah.
The only problem is you have to find shorter blokes than you to fucking fight then, and it makes it harder.
I'll just be punching cunts in the dick. With my
Punching cunts in the dick with my mouth.
Yep.
Fuck. Oh, so you've been writing jokes then, haven't you?
mouth. Yeah, kind of. A bit.
What do you got?
Oh, we're looking at the premise part, is it?
Yeah, this is the premise
Yeah,
part.
I forgot to do it last week, and I completely forgot it, but then I remembered it again. I was like, oh yeah, you know how all comics, when COVID started, everyone's like, oh fuck, I'll just use this time to like write jokes and be productive, and then COVID's over and we haven't written any jokes.
Speak for yourself.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Ethan's written a garage joke.
Haven't written any funny jokes.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And I was like, and I didn't do that. And I was also like really fucking considering, you know, like exercise and stuff like that. It's like,
Considering it.
yeah, that didn't happen either. So it's like, so I got on stage and I was like, yeah, my pants are too tight now and I haven't got any funny jokes. So imagine, don't even worry about it.
So you're doing,
Yeah, I
were you
was
kind
like-
of doing what I was doing, where you're like beforehand, like my pants were too tight and I didn't have any funny jokes, and then COVID came along, and now my pants are too tight and I don't have any funny jokes.
Yeah. I was more like, it was more like, oh yeah, imagine how good this set would be if I liked writing jokes as much as I like KFC. But
Oh, yeah.
that's obviously not that funny.
Yep.
Yep.
It's kind of sad.
You
really.
should,
A little
Yeah,
bit, yeah.
it is.
you should give yourself like
Bummed.
the carrot and the stick. Write a joke, have a piece of chicken. And then,
Do the jokes have to be to a certain standard?
well,
About
maybe.
the boat standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
above car boat level.
Yeah.
Carboat level. That's the cutoff.
Gives you a lot of wiggle room, alright?
Yeah. Look, maybe it was the way I delivered it. I think that joke's got legs.
Oh man.
No.
Oh fuck, that reminds me of that. I gotta write that down. Do you remember that podcast where I accidentally made that fucking punchline? I was joking about like disabled porn, and I was like, that joke's got legs.
Oh, yeah.
The
We
amputee
named
porn.
it. Yeah, we named the podcast after.
Yeah, alright, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
could
it.
you chuck us my phone, please?
You fucking what?
His phone.
What do you need your phone for, mate? We're
It's
on a
got
podcast.
jokes in it.
It's got
Ah, yeah. You know the
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 thing-
entire premise of this podcast. Yeah. No, my bad.
We're really killing
Sorry
the how
about
to not do it today.
Yeah.
Oh, you did a pretty good job with Cabba and actually talking about what not to do.
Yeah. He actually had stuff written down. He's like, "Oh yeah, these are tips that I can give all young up and comers." I'm like, "No, don't do that."
That sounds too close to the
Yeah.
title.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
Yeah, that sounds like we're getting some traction and structure to this fucking shit show.
He's not coming back then, is he?
No. He's definitely not. What do you got, Ronan?
Oh, they're pretty bad. So I think they're about carboat level. At
I
the
got my
moment.
yeps ready. Let's do it. Carbo jokes. I'm making a folder called Carbo jokes on my computer.
Oh, this would be right up yours. This is one of those ideas that I had when I was ripped. It's like, your diet's bad when your shit sticks to the bowl. And it goes nowhere. That's definitely at a yep level, that one.
It does go nowhere.
Is it bad that I'm like, what? All my shit stick to the bowl.
Maybe you need to change your diet then.
Yeah, need a bit more fibre.
No, it's all rubbish.
Nah, read them.
Read them. That's what we're here for, mate.
Yeah.
How to not do it.
You know how people say you shouldn't let your disabilities get in the way of like your dreams and all that.
Yeah.
But what if you want to be an excavator driver and you got Parkinson's disease?
Oh, man.
It's slightly above carbon level, is it?
Do you just dig real fast? Like, how does that work?
Pretty good with the shaking of the bucket. I think.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that is good.
fair enough.
If I steal that Parkinson's joke that Mark had, then that'll be 2 in one night if we do it.
I gifted you that one and that other one.
I still haven't done
What's your
it. What's the other
Parkinson's
one?
I told you that on the other night. I don't really want to repeat it. I don't want that to be
remember it.
recorded. That's not cool.
We'll do it off air, all right?
Well, yeah, we will.
Ready? Go.
What's wrong with that? That's perfect.
Please tell me that didn't get
Wait,
recorded.
look, honestly,
No, it didn't.
honestly, you could change that if you didn't say retarded and just Down
That's been
syndrome.
recorded.
Yeah, that's where they'll draw the line. They're like, you can't use the word retarded, but if you just say Down syndrome,
If you did it from the
fine,
angle
it ticks all their boxes. They're only afraid of words. They
If you
don't
did
actually
it
know what they mean.
the other way around, so you start out by saying, I want to be really inclusive. Like, I really want to like hire people even though they have
Oh,
disabilities.
yeah.
Start out from that end of it and go, I hired this guy and he's really good at slow cooking. Like, that's the punchline, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
the slow cooker part.
Yeah.
yeah.
All the meals are extra juicy because he dribbles in them.
It's good. That is good.
Maybe too far.
I like it.
Are we back on? Are we?
Yeah, no, we've been back on.
We're back on as soon
Back
as
on
he
the whole
started
time.
telling the joke.
Yeah. I thought so.
No, I cut you telling it, but I let.
We all know what the joke is.
Yeah, so we'll repeat it now.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You shouldn't be cancelled for not knowing how to write a joke.
I said,
How to structure
yeah.
it.
I was like, with my joke the other week about Victoria, I was really tossing up whether I should even use the word retarded in it. And I was like, no. Fuck those cunts. It makes the joke way better. Like,
Fuck those cunts as in the politically correct people?
Yeah.
Or the retards? You should really specify.
Oh, I didn't hear any groans from it though, so
No.
everybody got on board.
yeah, I looked over. Butsy was laughing. I was like,
Oh, that's a win.
fuck yeah. There was plenty of times when Butsy just had his head in his fucking hands. Like, just, oh my God.
When you were on
Was
stage.
that my set?
Did you just do your set to him? Did you?
No, but when I did that specific joke, I was like, I wonder if Butsy will like that one. Or he did.
I learnt not to do that when Milos came to a gig one time and I fucking bombed. I was like, oh yeah, if I impress him, I'll get a spot. Jesus, dog. The ball's right there. Just get it. This dog's mental. All right, I've
No,
got a
your
joke.
dog's retarded.
Yeah, I got a joke.
Alright.
It's a pretty shit joke.
Bad level.
It's a one-liner
Alright.
or a two-liner. Set-up punchline. My girlfriend said she wants to go away for a weekend. I said, that's awesome. How about you go away for a whole week?
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Terrible.
You can give that one to the alcoholic joke thief.
Yeah, that's a...
Oh, he wouldn't even take that one.
Nah, man. I'm good. You can keep that one.
I can't ruin that anymore.
He's like, I don't know if you realise, but my thing is making jokes worse.
He has a stroke because he's just like, I can't fuck it up anymore.
It's like trying to divide by 0.
he You just, I was gonna make a real nerdy joke, and then I was like, "Oh no, I better not."
I even,
won't get it.
I even wrote badumtis after that joke. It's that bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I had this other one. I was like talking to Shaz about. She's always like, "Oh, we got to fucking do stuff together." That's where that one came from. She keeps hounding me to like take her away on a weekend or some shit. And I was like, "Oh, what about skydiving?"
Why does she take you away? Because you wouldn't go. Like that'd probably be it.
Yeah,
But,
well, it's the same thing. Like her taking me away is us going away, but she chooses where to go, which is generally what happens.
Yeah, which
But,
sounds like a bad idea, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm like, let's go
But
here.
she'll pay.
She's like, that's cool. How about we go here though? I'm like, oh fuck. All right.
Yeah, all your ideas, they all suck.
Yeah, we're doing this.
So I want to fucking bring something up. Actually,
Oh, shit.
we were talking about this earlier today. Me and Josh we're having
Oh,
a
the
good
fucking prawn
chit
thing?
chat.
Are you still
No,
stuck
no,
on
no,
that?
nothing about that. So my wife Tanya, for her birthday, I got her chicken parmy, and she got stoned, and it was the best meal she's ever had in her life, and she had a great time. Ethan is like, "Oh, you got your missus a chicken parmy," like fucking.
I didn't say anything about this until you got your friend who was also female like $100 present for her birthday.
Oh yeah.
But you got your
No,
wife.
no, that was a combined.
You got your wife and yourself food from the
parmy.
local RSL
Yeah.
for her birthday.
Takeaway.
Because you're going to get takeaway anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fucking good burger.
You spoiled
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really-
Yeah. And Ethan's like, "Oh, fucking, you got your missus a palmy." And I'm like, the year before, like last year, I think it was, I took all of our circle of friends out. We went to a restaurant. I bought everyone like all of like the pre-meal snacks and all of that shit. And I put a $400 fucking tab on the bar. And the next year I'm like, "Oh, we're a little bit tight on money. We'll just fucking take it easy. I'll just get her stoned and get her a chicken palmy." And Ethan's like, "Oh, mate, you're a fucking, you're fucking next level, cunt.
To be honest,
You are fucking next level."
You went halves.
When have you ever treated our entire circle of friends to anything ever? Let alone taking your missus out with all our friends and paid for all that shit.
she had a party here last year where
Did
everyone
you pay
came
for
over.
anything?
Yeah.
What'd you... Besides your fucking...
Not a cake, apparently.
Yeah. You can't even buy your missus a cake.
All right. Just because I'm a piece of shit doesn't mean that you can use that against you being a piece of shit. That's not a valid argument.
I'm not a piece of shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
But you bought
Haven't we
your
just spent
friend.
the last 20 minutes talking about it?
Yeah.
Everybody in this room is a piece
You
of
went
shit.
halves with your friend who, like you and your wife went halves on a present, which was $100 for your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got her a palmy. And you're saying money's tight, but you have
Yeah.
money, you have $100.
My wife
Whatever,
already
man.
fucks me.
I was just
This
like,
friend doesn't.
a palmy, I don't know. Probably not up there on the list of presents to buy your missus for a birthday.
I tell you what's a palmy's better than?
What's that?
No cake.
But the bad thing is now she's got to buy you a car.
Rebuttal, bitch. Yep.
The car will be a combined Christmas and birthday present, I guess.
Combined palmy as well.
Oh, shit. I try and help you, and this is what I get. This is why I don't.
You
This is
help
why I
me
no
with
longer give you
snarky
advice.
backhanded comments like a woman.
I'm like, you're like, I should buy a BMW. I'm like, bro, that's probably not a good idea. Your missus probably won't ever get a palmy next year if you do that. And you're like, fuck you. You didn't buy your girlfriend a cake.
Well, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I bought her 2 cakes the next year.
Yeah,
So
and I didn't get
Tanya,
any
look forward to
until
2
the day
palmies.
after, and it was fucking
palmies next
2
stale.
palmies next year if he doesn't eat the other one.
Oh man. Yeah.
Any other bones to pick, Mitchell?
Honestly, Shaz should eat less. That way, I've got more leftovers when she finishes her meals when she goes to the pub too. Just saying.
You should eat less, motherfucker. If anyone should eat less, it's you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you kind of walked into that one.
Unbelievable.
It was more of a waddle, but okay.
Fuck.
This has been a good podcast.
It is.
How long has it been going for? Fuck, I was going to go buy a bong.
Again, a parmy.
Can't afford any presents.
Oh, man.
Can afford bongs. Can afford weed. Can afford to drive your car into floodwater. Money's a bit tight though. You're fucked.
Money's not tight at all.
My pants are.
That. But I've also got me Mrs. Super to spend. So
Jesus
it's
Christ.
all right.
You need an intervention. Anyway. Fucking we done?
I think we're done.
I think we're done.
This has been good. I've had a good laugh. I'm slightly sweaty now. I use the word slightly loosely.
It's a good thing you don't have to walk up the driveway.
Yeah, no, thank fuck.
Podcasting really takes it out of you, doesn't it?
Oh, man. There's that walk to the fridge.
Fuck. All right. Anyone else got any bits they want to fucking chuck
Mark,
out?
you got anything, mate?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you go to riding group the other night?
No, I didn't.
Neither did I.
Eddie bailed, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go.
I'm glad I didn't turn up then. Because it
Yeah.
would have just been like, no people there.
Yeah,
It helps if there's more people.
it helps.
And
You
then-
need,
and-
you
but
need a
then
big
you
group.
Then you reach a maximum amount of people where
Yeah.
you're like, oh, any more than this is bad because it just never
Yeah.
fucking ends.
6 is good.
Yeah.
6 or 7. I went into an ice cream shop the other night, like a proper ice cream store. One of the flavours was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So I said to the girl, is that one popular with the kids? She didn't get it at all. Just went straight over the head. She's just looking at me going, yeah, I think it is.
They seem to really love it.
Yeah. So why would you name your ice cream after
Pedophile.
a potential pedophile?
Yeah. This
It's
one
just
was
strange.
this and Dennis Ferguson were great.
I'll have some Epstein sauce on top, should be right.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Oh man. So yeah, pedophile ice cream. I
Oh, I
like
didn't
it.
finish my fucking skydiving bit.
This is probably shit.
Yeah, it is shit, but I'll do it anyway,
Yeah.
as is the podcast.
As is tradition.
Yeah, so I was telling Shaz, like, oh, well, yeah, we should go skydiving to do something together. She's like, yeah, I'll be keen. I'll be like, you're not, like, you wouldn't freak out? You wouldn't cry on the way up? She's like, nah. She's like, oh, what about, like, when you jump out of the plane and the wind's, like, blowing into your mouth? Like, isn't it hard to breathe? I'm like, that's what you're worried about? You're not worried about the chute not opening? But then I'm like, I don't know if you've heard of this because you're a woman, but you can just shut your mouth. Yes.
Yes. Write it down.
Got it.
All right.
Oh,
right.
sweet, we got
We
one.
end on a-
I'm glad we got a couple of good funny jokes out of that.
I actually said that to her at dinner. At that new Thai restaurant, there's a whole table of like couples sitting behind us, and they overheard it, and they're just like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, man.
What are you
It's the
saying?
worst when you look like a piece of shit in public.
No, she cracked up though. She liked it.
That's
Oh,
gold.
yeah.
Good, like, you fucking got me.
Yeah. But if you call her Sharon,
Oh, watch out! Don't do that.
we were talking about that today actually, when Robbo mistook her name, called her Sharon, and she just started crying.
Sounds
Super.
close to Karen, that's why. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
you gotta go get your
Yeah.
parents
yeah,
Yeah. in the van. All right. Fuck
Is
it.
that your van out the front?
nah, it's the olds.
Ah, yeah.
I'm not fucking well off, you know. I'm a piece of shit comic, so
You're a tradie. You should be the richest person in this room.
Yeah, but I still haven't got enough work coming in. working
Yeah.
for myself,
You were a
so-
tradie too, Mitchell. You've got a trade.
We say that fucking term loosely. Like, it was a trade in the Air Force. Like, kind of. Like, when I finished it, I was like, oh, sweet, I can go work for Boeing. Like, no, you can't.
You got
Like,
two.
you literally, like, you've learnt these particular types of jets, and it'll be thousands of dollars to learn others. I'm like, so it's useless. They're like, yep. Thanks for coming.
Alrighty.
All right, love you. Bye. Mwah.
Yeah.